Alright gamers, welcome back. World of Warcraft Classic Hardcore Ironman Adventures, episode 182, episode 32 on our Dwarven Paladin. Let's jump back in. Completely being honest here, I did just take a shower and my hair is still soaking wet, so wearing the headset for the next hour is not going to be good for it, but fuck it, you know? Today we are working on the Children's Week quests because, to be honest, as of recording this session, it is May 5th? Yeah, May 5th. And Children's Week I think was supposed to end on like May 4th or May 3rd. So it's actually over now, but for some reason I still have the whistle. I think it lasts an extra like day or two after the end of the event. So honestly, I'll be surprised if we can even turn it in. But we're going to try. We're going to try and continue on. We should have done this earlier. I tried to get on last night a little later and just knock it out real quick on my rogue, on the hardcore rogue. I couldn't even accept the quests. They were gone. So we'll have to do that next year with whatever class that we're playing then. But for now, we're getting out of Darnassus. We're going to take the Hippogriff to Aberdeen, take the boat from Aberdeen to Menethil Harbor. We're going to take the boy to Westfall, and then we're going to take the boy to Lochmadon. I'll finish up a few loose ends in Lochmadon, and then I believe there's two more follow-up quests for it, where I need to take him to Theramore Hold, which is in Dustwalla Marsh, which is where the other boat in Menethil Harbor goes. So we'll just go back to Menethil Harbor, catch the other boat, talk to Jaina Proudmoore, and then I have to go back to Stormwind, get the boys some ice cream. Easy to get. Oh, the ice cream vendor might not even be there. Fuck.
To maintain our link to the mainland, we have hippogriffs constantly flying between Rutheran Village and Darkshore.
And now that I'm thinking about it, if the event is over, the ice cream merchant might not even be there. Maybe, well, no, I can't buy items off the auction house. I was going to say maybe I can buy some ice cream. Damn, man. This is what happens when you just kind of push it off and push it off and push it off. I'm not too bummed about it because I do have my pet on this character. I really like Henry the hare. Or sorry, Harry. No, it was Henry. That's right. We talked about maybe being Harry, but Harry is just ridiculous for a hare's name, right? Like, it's too on the nose. Henry, though, on the other hand, it's cute enough, right? I like Henry more. Plus, it makes me think of Henry Cavill, the nerd goat, right? Now that I'm thinking about it, I really don't think there's going to be that ice cream merchant. Let me do some research while we're flying.
Being ugly.
Whoop. That was an interesting video to click on. Being ugly. Tell me about it. Oh, I know all about that. Wow. Classic Children's Week. Alliance quests. Alright. The merchant that sells the ice cream is named Emithu Smales. I have a strong feeling he's not going to be there anymore. Yes, this guy is only in Stormwind for Children's Week. Yeah, see this guy, he posted like, this was back in 2005, holy, like 2 weeks after. He said, this guy's not in Stormwind. Yeah, because Children's Week is over, bro. Is there anywhere else I can buy this ice cream? Oh, Brivelthorpe. Out in Thousand Needles. I might have to take a trip to Thousand Needles. It's a bit of a trip. Oh, and that means I'd have to run through the Barrens again, or at least I'd probably fly to Stone Down and just run. Go through the side up here instead of the main entrance there, because there's a Horde guard tower here. Go through the side and then run all the way down. It wouldn't be, I mean, it'd probably be like easy 20 minutes of running. For a pig pet that I'm not even really going to use. What else are we going to do tonight if I don't do that, though? That's the thing. I feel like I owe it to the kid. I mean, the pet, we're not even going to use it. I was thinking about, earlier when I was doing my workout, I was thinking about maybe I just take the gold. But I don't want to be the guy that's like... The bag of gold literally says, hang on, let me read what it says when you take the gold over.
Where would you like to fly to?
The kid's pet. It literally says, curmudgeon's payoff, a bag of 5 gold for those who like telling children there's no great Father Winter. I don't want to be that guy, especially on this character of all. Like maybe on my rogue, or like on my orc warrior or something like that, I would be like heartless and cruel and stuff. But this character specifically, my dwarven paladin, I feel like he's all about trying to make the kids happy. You know what I mean? Doing right for the kids. Oh, is that a crash? Oh shit. That's such a cool little detail. I never noticed that. Damn, how are you walking up that, bro? Dwarves. We're just built different, man. Yeah, we're gonna at least try and get this done. I mean, shit. I'll probably do some pausing as I run around, because that's gonna take a lot of time. Oh, I still have my hearth and ratchet. Well, alright. You're telling me there's a chance. It's gonna take a lot of time, though, even still. Because I have to do all this footwork here, go to Westfall, show the boy the tower, go to the dam, show the boy the dam, and then also, while we're here, find Holder, Mirren, and Shane. Take on Grawmug, Nasher, Brawler, take on Old Sooty, check for the rares, and then we gotta go back to Menethil, which isn't far from there. Actually very close. Catch a boat to Theramore, which is here, right? Theramore Isle. Dustswallow. Talk to Jaina. The kid gets an autograph from Jaina, something like that. Yo, Twilight Geomancer. And then we get the kid some ice cream. I remember doing this zone like it was yesterday. Black Char Cave. They got it closed off. Oh, did you see that small thorium vein? I thought it was a rich. I do want to come visit this place. I didn't visit it on my my rogue, because honestly I knew it was back here, but I didn't really think about it. Are those elites? I can't click one. I don't think they were. Like we came like right around here, but I just never went up there. But it's because these guys are elites, that's why. So maybe they are elites back there. We've seen this collection of mountaineers there before. Got a little Dove chocolate as well. Isn't it interesting that Dove makes chocolate and soap? Anyone else find that weird? Look at you glow. Yeah, glow. Gotta hydrate. Anyone else a drink fiend? I tend to realize that I always have like at least 2 to 3 different drinks around me, and I drink them all, but I just like the difference in flavors, right? I've got a glass of like Tropicana. It's like an orange pineapple juice here. I got my water. I got a green tea as backup. And I got a Capri Sun that I haven't opened. The green tea hasn't been opened either, but it is cold, baby. Cold to the touch. I like to, you know, finish one and then I'll start on the other, but this juice is almost gone. I'll probably chug this. It's just so good. I gotta sip on it, bro. Oh, it's so good. Alright. Basically here in Sentinel Hill. Antonio! He doesn't have anything worth buying anymore. We've already, you know, got the one thing that I really wanted to get from him, which was our Executioner's Sword. We are 15 levels off from our mount. That's pretty exciting. Pamara Cerasi. And they buy gear. And they're twinking. How gross. Let's check out this blue axe that I know this guy has. Oh, he logged off. What a bitch. Now, Misty Rose, this person looks like they don't buy gear. This might be someone I respect. Yeah, this is actually someone I respect. They don't buy gear. You can tell because they've got, at level 15, white gloves, white belt, white bracers. They've enchanted it themselves. They got lucky with this drop, I bet. A lot of this gear is not BOE. A lot of this gear is like class specific. You know, they got it from quest rewards. Blood, sweat, and tears type shit. And Voltros can really appear all over the place. I've only ever seen this rare once, and I wasn't a high enough level to take him on. He's much higher level than the mobs around him. It's kind of like that that situation that we had in Lochmadon with those two rares, Boss Galgosh and Magosh. Gosh Magosh. I think that's copper, I bet. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave it, honestly. We got too much to do, not enough time. But yeah, Volros or Voltros, however you say his name, he is much bigger than these other flesh rippers. Like, noticeably bigger. You'll know it's him if you run up on him. And I'm pretty sure he's a rare elite, not just a rare. But I could be wrong about that. When I saw him, it was back around here. But apparently he could spawn down here, over here, near the lake, in the middle, just above Sentinel Hill, which would be deadly. He'll murk some people over here, I bet. Or it's even worse up here, I guess. But yeah, I saw him like right around this region. I love that you can see the lighthouse. Like, it's actually an active lighthouse in the night. Alright, kid, come on. We're close. What level is 1,000 needles? You see the lighthouse, kid? Is that not good enough for you? You want to be even closer? Watch out, there's old Merc guy. Legend has it he eats children. Boy can't swim. Wow, that was a real-life ghost. That was so awesome. I can't wait to tell everyone back at the orphanage. Captain Grayson. He even looked like a pirate. When I grow up, I want to be a ghost pirate too. Thanks for taking me to Westfall, Bale. I know there are scary things there in the wilds of wetlands, and I hope I wasn't too much of a pain. You're awesome. Ah, come on, kid. He's a good kid. He's a good lad. Grayson, good to see you again. Alright, tell you what, I'm going to pause here. I'm going to run back to Sentinel Hill and fly to Loch Madon. I'll resume in Loch Madon just to kind of save some time because, again, this is going to be a little bit of a longer one. Oh, Slark is up. Maybe we'll get Captain Sanders' map off this guy. You get to see me fight a real-life rare, kid. Okay, Slark skin. I think we got that before. Alright, anyways, I'm going to pause. I'll resume when we get to Loch Madon. If anything crazy happens, I'll resume. So, I'll see you guys in just a second. Grats, Cormac. Alright, gamers, we have made it to Thelsamar. Good old-fashioned Thelsamar. Let's take the boy... you know what? We'll take the boy up last. We might as well. Let's go take on old Sooty. I got a feeling that will be just fine. I got a feeling, but we will buff up completely. Oh, I need to get, real quick, I need to get some apples. Because we need to cook this, what is it? Strider stew? Yeah. We have 10 Strider meat, so that's a stack of 20 if I get 10 apples. Now, most innkeepers sell apples.
Fill your tankard and pull up a chair.
Ow!
We've stories to tell and kegs to empty.
Bro, where can I get some apples? Baker? Oh, no, she's gonna have bread. Shiny red apple. Why is that so hard to find? Hang on. Let's do some research. Shiny red apple. Wow, classic. Who can I buy these off of? Ironforge, Darnassus, Red Ridge. Yeah, I might have to make a trip to Ironforge. But we'll do it after this. I don't need the 4 stamina and 4 spirit that badly. I think we'll be just fine. You can't even buy them in Stormwind? Really? Thunderbluff, Orgrimmar, Darnassus, Dustwallow Marsh, Redridge. Oh, Dustwallow? Oh, I can buy them in Theramore. Who can I buy them from in Theramore? I could have bought him in... Damn, I could have bought him in Westfall. Oh, they drop. Wait, I'm looking at drops. Sold by, there we go. Dwayne Wordle. No way that's his name. Not old Dwayne Wordle. He's a chef. Sorry. Human female. I'm over here clowning her. Alright, Old Sooty is all the way up here. Some bear meat. I'm I mean, I could cook that as well for stamina food, but... Blood sausage, that's what it was for. Alright, this is Old Sudi's lair. There it is. 1500 health. Let's be mindful with our mana here. Let me throw a sharpening stone on. Let's put a new seal on and then wait for my mana to regen here. Immediately I'm gonna Hodge him just to get it on cooldown. I might have it again in the same fight. Switch to concentration aura. Go ahead and holy light. Go ahead and use my stone form. Doing just fine. Paladins are OP, bro. Scouting Belt of the Tiger. 3 agility, 3 strength. Pretty good. If I was a rogue, that would be insane, but... Alright, we'll go talk to the boys, the 3 musketeers, real quick. It is 4 extra silver, though. Not bad. We're basically up to 5 gold again. And we don't have to train for another 85%. And even when we do, what'd we say? Some copper, I'll grab that real quick. We said we're going to get Righteous Fury, so I think it's going to be like 3 gold total. Blessing of Salve, Flash, Ret, and Seal of Righteousness. We're going to get everything at 26 and Righteous Fury, just to have an extra button on the bars to fill the bars out. The rain is heavy. It's a heavy rain. Like the game. I never played Heavy Rain, but I do plan on eventually getting around to it on the channel. Wait, the boys are dead? Yo! What happened? Oh shit, they're getting ambushed. Sorry, Holder, but it seems I've misled you. Sean or Shane is into it? He's in on it, not into it. That piece of shit. Holder, you alright?
Delivering these barrels to the excavation site.
No.
It'll take more than a dark iron ambush to stop the deliveries.
Sneeze.
But Scion, I would never have suspected him to be one of their sympathizers. We've been working with him for almost a year now. Maybe I missed the signs. Well, I'll consider that later. We've been hauling the barrels of powder back and forth in trips before this business. Now we have to split up the work. Moran's taking the barrels and I'm watching over the other ones. I don't feel safe letting Moran haul the rest of the shipment by himself. When he's ready to go, maybe you could escort him on his next trip.
Sure.
Hello, adventurer! You'll be escorting me to the excavation site? That's good to hear. After Scion and his cronies, who knows what else the Dark Irons might have up their sleeves. Anyways, let me just make some final checks. Talk to me again when you're ready to go.
Yeah, we're ready to go.
Adventurer? First, we need to get this powder to Iron Band. It'll be a lot for me to carry, and these parts can get dangerous. And who knows what else the Dark Irons might have in store for me. I'll feel a lot better with you coming along.
We'll take the Mud Stompers just for the money. Alright, Miran. We're taking it over to the Iron Band excavation site, which means we can look for the 2 rares. I'll put them in the target macro. Boss, whoops. Galgosh, right? Yeah. Boss Galgosh and Magash. Now, I'm pretty sure he's going to get jumped. It's going to be one of those quests where he's getting jumped and we have to protect him. We'll do this real quick. We'll go take on the 3 Trogs, and then we'll head up to the dam. And then after that, I should have to go to Theramore. Quick little trip to Theramore. It'll be another flight path, though, I guess, which is nice. There's a flight path here, right? Yep. Which means I could... well, there's no flight path here. Maybe I get the one over here. I am kind of worried about the mobs in Thousand Needles. I'm sure if I just stick to the road, we could be okay, though. Thousand Needles level, well, classic. Pretty sure it's 25 to 35. 24 to 35. Whoops. Oh, I resized. There we go. All the mobs in the Shimmering Flats are 30 to 35, meaning they could hit me pretty damn hard, too. And, okay, there we go. It's a little dicey. Seems like we're hot on the heels of someone. Yeah, being 10 levels under some mobs kind of scares me because that means I'm going to have a really large aggro radius. So maybe we can't do this. Like, I'll take the boy to the dam, and then we'll take him to Jaina, but I might have to call it there for the quest chain. Emmy White. Hi. Oh gosh, is up. Ah, here at last. It's going to feel so good to get rid of these barrels. We'll come back and turn this into Ironman in just a second. Let's go take on Galgosh. We've been waiting a long time for this. And Magash is up. Oh, baby, it's time for redemption. Alright, you know what? We're hoping for Trog Beater from both of them, honestly. Take on the boss second. It's only fitting. Well, he's got some goons with him. Ooh, a Mossa Gate. Where's Magash? Okay, he's up here too. He's got some goons as well. You know what, let's get in there. Big crit to start it off. Stop all that. I want to save my cooldowns for the big boss. You gonna run in fear? That's coward's play. Yeah, I just tanked that 526 heal, or whatever that was. I'm a bit of a unit, bro. Desperado Cape. Ours is just better in every way, but it is pretty cool. It's 6 silver. It's pretty good. Let's throw a quick heal on ourselves, have a drink. Rumsey is still ticking. I think I'm going to try and just... I mean, I'll probably just AoE him down, honestly. I'm going to go for the ads first. The wall is making it like impossible for me to... Alright, he's enraged. Let's heal. Galgosh is kind of a bitch. And we got the support girdle. We didn't even get the Trog beater from either one of them. This is actually... Is this better than ours? It's the exact same. 4 strength, 3 stamina, 4 strength, 3 stamina, 45 armor, 45 armor. This is leather though. Oh, mine's leather too. I think I'm gonna keep the one that we have on right now. It looks a little cooler. Which one sells for more actually? Okay, the support girdle. Whoa, buy that wool back. Desperado cloak, pretty cool, but ours is just better. Revenge on both the rares here.
Oh, thank the light, the powder is here. But it is troubling news that you bring as well. To think that the Dark Irons have sympathizers able to procure this sort of material for their dastardly plans. That's a matter for someone else to consider. Some other time. I must put this powder to good use.
Of course. Alright, we need to go turn the bearhead into the hunting lodge. Get Daryl's reaction. Remember, he's the young hotshot who thinks he knows everything. Yeah, unfortunately, if we were a little higher level, we would be able to head into Thousand Needles in the Shimmering Flats, but at 25 with mobs level 35, me having to run through an area that's infested with those mobs, I think that's just a really bad idea. That's asking for a high probability to die. I think unfortunately, we're gonna have to hold off. I'll take the kid to Theramore. He'll get to meet Jaina, and then I'll probably just call it there for him. Maybe next Children's Week next year, whatever character we're working on, we can get both the rogue and this character done. And maybe even, maybe by then we'll have another one done. But a little bit of a bummer. It's my own fault for not getting this done when I should have. But I honestly didn't even realize it was Children's Week until I think it was like halfway over already or something like that. It comes once a year for a week and it's gone like really quickly. So it's my own fault, but it's all right. I'm not stressed about it. Like I said, we have Henry the Hare as our pet on this character, and I'm happy with him. So more so, I want the Children's Week pets for some of the characters that I don't know what pet I want on them. Like I'm thinking maybe for my warlock, my undead female warlock, I wouldn't mind having the rat as like this sacrifice effigy for her. I like the idea of that. Like the rat's like kind of scurrying away in fear and she's threatening to sacrifice it. Or maybe even for her, I'll get the roach. But I kind of like the roach on the orc warrior. And I just, maybe he makes friends with an enchanted roach. He's pretty dumb, so that's like his best friend. I like the idea of that. Me smash kind of vibes. You know what I mean? Alright, we got some more tin up here. I think that's Okay, it's just in here, I bet. Oh, this is a new spot for it. I've never seen it up here. Please be a 4-piece. It's a 2-piece. Don't you just hate the 2 pieces? Feels awful. Oh, we also get to check to see if Chandra's up, I guess. She wasn't up when we were around here last time. More so than anything, though, the reason why I like to come back here is just to look for tin. We've definitely seen it before, but there's a good bit of ore around here, and specifically tin, like right around here, here, and here. On the way out, we'll run up this way and then cut across. We'll go take on In Defense of the King's Lands. And then once that's done, we'll head back up through Thelsamar, turn in what we need to turn in, and then head up to the top of the dam. We should be done with the lock for now. Later we'll come back at a much higher level and we'll try and take on Chalk Soul and Mercenaries just to have it complete. But these quests are pretty damn difficult. Everything around here is an elite. There's caster elites. You have to go into a cave, which is just sketchy. Like, I'll probably come back at like 30 and take these on. But for now, I'm not risking it. Hardcore, again, is a lot of it is about just like being smart. And there is some fun in trying to push yourself and do some challenges and stuff. But at the same time, for the amount of time that I have and the amount of time that I play, I don't want to just waste all that time by making one dumb decision and then it's all, you know, out the window. All right, Daryl. Ah, Bale, back so soon. No doubt you've been at the hunt again. Don't worry if you've had some setbacks. In the long run, it'll make you better. You couldn't get much worse anyways. Well, what about this, Daryl, you piece of shit?
What's this? A bear's head, by the looks at it.
He runs a finger along the scar
Quite
unconsciously.
an interesting kill you have yourself there. Couldn't be that bear from back then.
He trails off and
Take it
starts
away.
to visibly shake.
Get that grisly thing out of here. Light! Don't bring things like that into the lodge. It's unsanitary, unspeakable.
Oh, now he's turning his script.
Unsanitary. Just get it out of here, will you? No one wants to see your bloody little trophy, really? See you around.
Oh, poor Daryl. I'll get that disease off you, bro. Great job, Bale. We really showed him. Here, give me the head and I'll take care of it. Thanks for helping out with my little plan, Bale. I've been itching for months to get back at that snooty, stuck-up boy. And I'd say we did pretty good. Here, have this. You've earned it. We'll take the quiver. Still got 1,500 experience for that. And the quiver sells for 2 silver, so not terrible. All right. Where do I? Oh, that's right. We need to go to we need to go back into Dunmorrow. And I believe, isn't there a? I thought I was supposed to head back here, maybe. Hide these, they're dungeon quests. Tink Master Overspark. I do need to go back to her real quick, but we're not going to do her follow-up quest. Doesn't seem like Chandra's up. Or Shanda. Last time we went ahead and used a good bit of our copper, and I literally just made the ruined copper belts. We didn't get a single point. I made like 10 of these, and we didn't get a single point. So I spent 100 copper to get nothing, except for they sell for 2 silver. So I made like 20 silver off 100 copper. It's not much, but I was hoping that we would at least maybe get 1 point. No, we didn't get anything. 10. Oh yes. I'd prefer to use most of this copper in making bronze, but I'm just not finding enough tin to keep up with it. But slowly but surely, we're finding more and more tin. Two. 3. Oh, it's a 4-piece. Yes. And we got a shadow gem. I ain't mad at that. Now again, let me read this. Where do I need to go? Travel through the Algaz Gate, follow the road through the wetlands, and seek out Stone Smirk and Dunmoder. Where the hell is he? These guys aren't rares, but they are elites. 3 level 20 elites will just murk me, I think. Oh, floating debris. I'm glad I turned the camera around. Yeah, if this was 1, I might take it on, but they're not PvP flagged as far as like they don't have the horde symbol, but I am worried that if I killed them, I might get like a dishonorable kill. And I really don't like to have dishonorable kills when it comes to PvP. Even though there's no PvP tab on a hardcore server, but it's 1 tightly sealed trunk. Our record is 3. We're trying to beat 3. Strangle kelp, yep. 3 silver though. Eh, 2. You know, I'm always happy with 2. Alright, let's go take on these 3 stooges down here. And take the boy to Lochmadon. We're already kind of pushing our time, so I want to try and finish this, head back up to the wetlands, go into Menethil, take the boat to Jaina, get the flight path, and then finish up with the boy, and then probably wrap it up. Where am I gonna wrap it up? Maybe I make Menethil my hearth for now, and we just take a little siesta at Menethil. Maybe I swing by Ironforge before we go to the wetlands. Make my hearth Ironforge. That way when I'm done I can get those apples and cook this strider meat. Got so much copper. I think we said next we're going to Lakeshire, right? God, if I resize this one more time. Yeah, I think next we go to Lakeshire. I think we do Lakeshire, at least some of it, and then we also need to head back to Astronar at some point too. 18, 19, 19. If I level up one more time, these 19s go gray. That's the issue, so. I think we do... I actually think we're going back to Astronar next. There's more low-level quests in Astronar. I just need to cut them both up at the same, like, do some in Red Ridge, some in Astronar, and then kind of once I'm in the safe spot of like I guess level 20-ish on these quests, I'll be good then. But I'm betting that we could go do Astronar, do 18, 19, 19, and the 21, leave the 25 and the 29. Finish those, I won't even get level 26 off that probably. And then head back to Red Ridge, take on the 18. There's a 15 here, super low level quest, but it's really easy. It's literally just jumping in the lake. 16, 15, 18, 15, 18, 20, 20, 21. So yeah, Astronaut first, and then we'll go to Red Ridge, and then we're just going to kind of like bounce between them. I would say there should be a path through there, and there is. Good. We basically already went into these caves just out of natural curiosity, but we didn't. I was like, this is kind of sketchy, right? There was a ton of ore here. There's a bunch of chests back here too, so. But I should be like much over leveled at this point for this. Oh, someone's actually out here. Oh, they're getting chased. Kind of want to go check back over there. Oh, battered chest up here. Hello, boys. I'll tank it. Because it resists. Ooh, that. You just hate to see that, don't you? If you're him. Like, he doesn't even aggro onto me. Look at how close. Free Tiger's Eye and a Light Hide. You know what? I'm going to go check back over there real quick, too. See if there's any more. There was some tin over there. There was some silver over there. There was like 2 chests when we were over there last. Not as lucky this go around. Some tin back here. Hell, even one little piece I'm happy with. Yeah, resist. I'm just too high level. And there's a chest, nice. Big crit. Where are you going? Chest full of healing potions. Nice. Just what we needed. There'd be a time where we'd be very happy with these, but that time is long come and gone. When I go in this cave, maybe I should be Seal of Justicing them and make sure I judgment them so they can't run. More copper. I might just get that on the way out. Iron. I think I actually am high enough on my mining to get that. I think 125 is iron. fresh sharpening stone before we go in here. Am I losing it? There's definitely just iron here, right? What the hell happened to it? It says it's underneath. Oh, it's in the zone. No way, it's in the zone over. Where the hell are these guys? Are they in this cave and it wraps in? This? I mean, it must be, right? Oh, there's someone in here. Hunting pants.
May your generosity be returned to you 100-fold.
So I'm assuming they just killed those guys, so they're probably going to be on like some kind of respawn timer. Man, I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty tired. Went to bed pretty late, got up pretty early. It's one of those ones, you know. I would assume they'd be up there, but it actually says they're in the middle, so maybe they're in there, or they're where we just were. They just haven't respawned yet. No need to run. Hopefully they have a bit of a quicker respawn, but I'm assuming they spawn in here, right? Oh no, they're up there, okay. It's basically Skull Rock Cave. Gouge. Oh yeah, I remember they gouge us. That's right, I forgot about that. Stone Splinter Axe. Stone Splinter Axe. Just crit him twice back to back. That feels good. Alright, 3 Stooges, and there's a chest here. I could have seal twisted there, I saw it. I actually had it for a second. Alright, throw a quick heal on myself. I'm just gonna go right in. Should be fine, even with lower mana. Quick Bloodlust, I'm gonna interrupt that. All 3 of them have backhand. Yeah, this would have been a little dicier to do at a lower level, but not too bad because we're just so over leveled. Banana. Oh, yuck. Alright, let's get out of here. Like I said, let's take the boy up to the dam. Then we'll take him to Theramore. I'll pause as we fly. I'll resume when we get on the, or while we're waiting for the boat to Theramore. And then, I don't know. I don't know where I'm going to rest. Maybe we rest at Theramore tonight. I really don't want to just hearth and be back in Ratchet. Maybe I just, you know, bite the bullet and... Yeah, I'll probably just bite the bullet and go to Ironforge, make my hearth here. That way we can rest in Ironforge for the night. I can get those apples as well, so... Alright, go to Captain Rugelfuss, and then we'll head up to the dam. Then I'll pause as I run back. I'll fly to Ironforge, and then from Ironforge set my hearth, get those apples, fly up to Menethil. I'll resume when we're waiting for the boat. We'll catch the boat. We'll talk to Jaina. We'll say goodbye to the boy. And then I'll hearth back to Ironforge. And then tomorrow when we start, I'll probably catch a boat to, well... Yeah, no, it's still going to be better for me to just catch a boat to Aberdeen because I can't fly in Ratchet. I don't have anything that connects to it. Even Stone Talon doesn't connect to it. That's what's interesting about Ratchet, for the Alliance at least. It's too far away, or there's not a connecting flight. I need Ashara in order to connect things, I think. But Theramore and Ratchet should connect. So if I ever need to get to Ratchet now, I can just go to Menethil, take the boat to Theramore, and then fly from Theramore to Ratchet, right? There's a merchant here, right? Of course not. We're going to be a mountaineer one day.
Most excellent adventurer. You have brought hope to Loch Modan. With Gromug dead, we stand a better chance of seeing the Trogs eliminated from the land.
We'll take the Dwarven Defender. It looks cool. It's not as good as our Bastion of Stormwind, but, you know, I think it is a shield that I'm going to keep just for a memento, and it looks really cool. It's a really unique shield. I'll never see another shield model like this. And if we want to be a mountaineer one day, like when we retire this character, I feel like that's a cool little memento to keep in the bank. We have a ton of mementos on these characters that I like to keep. So far it's only 4 on this guy, but it'll be 5 when we're done with the Bastion of Stormwind, and 6 with this Dwarven Defender, so. Alright, swing by Thelsamar real quick. Sell some of this junk. Remember, keep the Dwarven Defender. See what's in the boxes. And then follow through with the plan. We'll go over just a little bit tonight, but not too bad. And then once we get, you know, once we get to Jaina and we talk to her, get the boy the autograph, I'll probably just go ahead and delete the whistle, unfortunately, because we're not going to be able to finish it. And then hearth and yeah, I'm just ready to hearth at this point. I'm pretty damn tired. That's a horrible name. You're a demon. I probably shouldn't have buffed you just because of that name. It's foul.
What can I do?
Okay. See what's in the boxes. That was actually a pretty good box, and that one was a dud.
I have the finest wires in the land. Keep your feet on the ground.
Keep your feet on the ground. Alright, we now have a stack of 20 medium leather. That's huge. Stack of 20 light, stack of 20 medium. We're on to heavy now. Leather is used pretty frequently, pretty commonly in blacksmithing. I thought it was pretty common in engineering, but it's a lot more common in blacksmithing, it seems. Once we're done with Astronar and Redridge, I think we're going to head into Loch Madon, or excuse me, Menethil Harbor in the wetlands. 24, 25, 22, 22, 24, 20, 28, 27, 21, 24, 21. I think one of these is an escort. There's some copper. 18, 30 plus. That one's... Oof. But yeah, a good bit of these I can do like right now. But we've got other quests that are still giving us like max experience, so I should do those that are like lower level, and we'll phase out of them if I don't do them soon. So copper over here too, huh? I mean, I'm heading this way. I might as well get it. We have so much. Don't, bro, you really want to do this? Ooh, a scroll of protection. I'm going to save the scroll of protection for next time we play, because it'll just be kind of wasted if I use it now. We're just going to be doing a lot of traveling. So sleepy. All this for the boy. He's a good boy. I feel like we have to. Little two-piece. Alright, boy. We're at the dam. Don't go too close to the edge now. Deek Fizzlebang. Wow, the dam was way bigger than I thought. I could barely hear myself talk from the sounds of all that rushing water. Hey, do you think it would ever run out of water? Man, what would happen if that dam ever broke? Wow, that would be scary. It does break eventually, kid. Thanks for taking me to see the dam. That was very kind of you. I told you I wouldn't lean over too far. Jaina's autograph. They say that Lady Jaina Proudmore's in Theramore is one of the greatest heroes the Alliance has ever had. When I grow up, I want to be a hero of the Alliance too. Do you know Jaina, Bill? Could you do me a favor, please? Could you get her autograph for me? I don't know how to ask her, and she'd probably be too busy for someone like me. But you're an adventurer just like she is. I bet she'd give you her autograph easy. Please. And then you scream ice cream. Ice cream! Oh, please, please, please. Could you give me some ice cream? Strawberry's my favorite flavor. There's no better strawberry ice cream in the world than Tiglu's strawberry ice cream. It's my favorite ice cream in the whole wide world. I think this is supposed to be like Tillamook, maybe? Tigaloo. I had it once a long time ago when I was at the Shimmering Flats racetrack, but I heard that they might be selling them in town now. Please, pretty please, with Tigloo strawberry ice cream on top. I'll check this, and kid, I'll check Stormwind for you, okay? I'm pretty sure the merchant's gone. No promises on the ice cream, but I'll get you Jaina's autograph. So I'll tell you what, guys, I'm going to pause here. I will resume when I'm going to fly to Ironforge, like I said, set my hearth, get those apples, cook that Strider meat, and then fly to Theramore. I'll resume when we're at the docks in Theramore, wait on the boat. We'll get the kid his autograph, and then we'll get ready to wrap it up. So I'll see you guys in just a little bit. Alright, gamers, we made it to Menethil. I went ahead and smelted down all of our ore. Oh, look, just in time for the boat. Just checking for any pools. Oh, we might have to miss the boat. Ooh, we might have to miss the boat, ladies and gentlemen. Anyways, I went ahead and smelted down the ore. We are crammed to the gills, so next time we play, we might just start with some smelting, or with some crafting, excuse me. Nice, one watertight trunk. I think we're gonna go ahead and make, obviously as many, well, not as many, I guess, but maybe I just go for more of the leg pieces. They only take 6 bronze bars. It's still yellow right now, so I'll get some points from it. Strangle kelp. That's 2. Come on, make it 3. Tie the record. Rumsies. Oh, it's dark too. Also, I want to test. I'm not going to get rid of the whistle, but oh, come on. We can make it. We can make it. We can make it, right? Come on, baby. Oh my god, it's going to be close. That was close. Let's see what's in here. Healing potions, huge. Some mana potions, and some heavy leather. I'm gonna test. Yeah, it says it has 2 days left on it, but it said this a day ago, so this might not be true. We're gonna keep it instead of get rid of it, and I'm gonna keep this quest, the strawberry quest, the strawberry ice cream quest. If I can get to like 30 or so, then I'll feel comfortable going down into the Shimmering Flats and getting that ice cream. And if that's the case, maybe we can turn this in even after Children's Week is over. I don't know. We're just going to test the theory. That might not be the case, but we'll see. Now, we never really got to do Theramore Isle on our horde because it's an alliance zone. So when we come out here and do this, I do want to explore some of these waters. I know there's a shark out here that's kind of deadly. You need to be careful with, but I'd love to swim over here and see if there's anything like out on that island, see if there's anything with this boat, explore more of this area. But we had a quest that took us over here near the docks, and I was very afraid of these guards and that elite shark that's down there. Theramore Isle. She's 1 level from her mount, by the way, Dim. Now, Theramore is pretty cool. This is an area that I don't have a ton of like memories or nostalgia with, honestly. So this is kind of going to be one of these new zones that I think I'll grow to appreciate now that we're doing it on the Alliance and Hardcore. But visually, it's really cool. I'm a big fan. Let's see if this is her first time here. It is, yeah. She's probably going for Jaina's autograph as well.
Where would you like to fly to?
Can I fly from here?
Where would you like to fly to?
It can. Oh yes, we can finally. It connects everything. That's huge. I have a feeling she's going for Jaina's autograph as well. Journey to Astronar. We'll take that as well. Oh, look at this. Training dummies and people are training outside. That's cool. Oh, wait, she's not. She's got a quest out here. Interesting. I have a feeling there's going to be some books in here. So far, nothing, though. But, like, this is a mage's tower. There's got to be books in here, right? There's got to be some knowledge to be gained in here, right? So far, nothing. I do love the way that these towers look, though. Ah, Lady Jaina. And Pained, what a name.
I welcome you to Theramore, adventurer. I apologize for being abrupt and not having a lot of time to exchange pleasantries. But my city must come first. Too many things threaten our way of life and the sanctity of the Alliance. I must stay ever vigilant against forces outside of our control if I'm to ensure my people remain safe and happy. Perhaps we'll have more time to speak later.
Lady Jaina, this might sound like an odd request, but I have a young ward who's quite shy. You're a hero to him, and he asked me to get your autograph. Aye.
Hendel is in our custody now, adventurer.
That's not what she says. Why? That is very sweet of you. I gather that you're volunteering time for Children's Week, yes, Paladin? Well, you're to be commended. It is imperative, that we remember those less fortunate, especially the children. I'd be happy to sign an autograph. Here you go. Thank you, Lady Jaina. Let's give it to the boy. Here, lad. Someday I want to be a hero just like Jaina. Well, a boy hero, that is. Jaina's autograph. Be strong, Randus, and aspire to be the hero you were meant to be. Lady Jaina Proudmoore. Wow, she's so cool. Wow, you got Lady Jaina's autograph for me? Thank you very much. And wow, she wrote a personal message to me. Here. I knew she'd be totally cool, and maybe someday I'll thank her myself when I become a hero of the Alliance. You're the best, Bale. Thank you for being so nice to me. Oh, you're gonna make me emotional, kid. Stop. Alright, let's Hearth get out of here. I didn't see any books in here, which I guess saves us books to read later. But Theramore is Jaina's home, right? Jaina's the ruler, so. Any beds here? Nope. Let's, we'll just have a drink. Kid, you're gonna want to get out of here. We'll have a drink, and we'll pass out at the table. Alright guys, we're going to call this one here for now. I will see you in the next one, probably tomorrow night. I don't think tomorrow afternoon. Got some stuff going on tomorrow afternoon, and then I do work in the evening. So I'll see you guys tomorrow night for another episode. Thanks for hanging out. Peace and love, and God bless, gamers.